Hello and thank you for watching. Let's play some more Total War Rome 2, or Rome 2 Total War, whatever, in our Roman Ascension campaign. We are getting ready, maybe, perhaps, to attack Genua and begin expansion into this area of Cisalpina. I always feel a little weird when I say that. Cisalpina. Alright. I know you hunger for battle, but what can I do while you're not hungry for battle? Aha! Syracuse! I can build something with that space that I cleared up. Now, Syracuse is a grain farms settlement, which helps produce food. So, let's see. I want additional income, maybe? Yeah, additional income. So let's do a pit mine in Syracuse. And end the turn. Go to, looks like fall 243 BC. So this is an interesting period right now because we're not at war with anybody. We're not. We were at war with Syracuse because we declared war, and then we invaded Sicily and took their two cities. And we were at war at the beginning with the Etruscan peoples. Right, a couple of our agents have leveled up. Both of our veteran here has leveled up. That's good. So let's go ahead and give him the additional movement range upgrade. And our spy over here that we promoted has leveled up as well. So we're going to give her an extra ability to succeed in certain critical actions. So something very interesting has just happened. And I might make a play to attack this army. I'll show you why. This is their largest army. I might do this in this battle, or in this video. They're in range of me. Look. I mean, they're in range, and this is one of my generals in my family. So winning this battle would be good for him with experience, getting experience, and it could be good for the family, just to gain influence. Let's go ahead and move. I wonder if we got him all the way up here. I'm going to try and move Lucius, the faction leader, as close as possible to the battle. Alright. So, I don't think I actually vocalized what happened, but look, these guys moved. They were chilling at Genua, but now they're not. They're over here. So, yes, they are in range. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Or at least, I think they're in range. Maybe. I'm going to use this spy to wreck the baggage train. I have a very high chance of success. That might not be the best thing to do. Maybe I'll poison their provisions. Yeah, I'll poison their provisions. Have a lower chance of success, but it will kill some of the men. Yes! Good job, Postumia. So this is the army I'll be fighting. And I'm going to do it. We're going to make this happen right now. Yep, we're declaring war. So what I just said is completely wrong. We're now at war with somebody. That's a Roman Empire for you. Oh man, this is gonna be pretty lopsided because I have this entire army, and I was right. Lucius, our faction leader, will be able to reinforce. So we have nearly 5,000. Not quite, more like 4,500 men. A little over 4,500 men. They will have some reinforcement as well. The garrison army will be in range. But this is going to be an interesting battle. Let's deploy. Definitely one of the bigger battles, and against more powerful opponents. So I'm going to have to be careful here. If I take a while to defend... Oh, they have a fortress built. That is good, actually, because there's no... Notice there's no trees here. Look at the... You'll see even more clearly when the battlefield loads up. But there's no weird terrain. It's just area for me to deploy, and a very centralized area where their army will hide out. And because they'll get reinforcements... Oh, there are some trees. That could be good. We could hide. So here's their fort. Let's go ahead and start deployment. Now, our reinforcements are going to come in from this direction. Their army is here. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to have one unit of horsemen. Oh, they're not hidden. Interesting. If you want to see what the army looks like now, we've upgraded a bit since the beginning of the game. This is the Roman troop. These are the Roman troops as they currently are. Principes, looking a little bit more armored than before. You've seen these before in the previous battles, but I haven't really given a close look. And the Triarii, also more heavily armored than we've seen yet. This is the general and his bodyguard back here. So let's see. Yeah, this isn't a city, this is a fortress. So I'm very curious as to how this will play out. For whatever reason, these horsemen are not showing as hideable. So I think I'm going to just put all my men in one massive army right here. Let's have them 4 deep so they can stand that wide. Right. We are on the offensive, so I'm going to have, let's see, I'm going to have the spearmen about right here. So they're kind of protecting the flank, but they're going to be behind the main heavy infantry. So I'm just putting my heavy infantry up front. Skirmishers, I am going to tell them to use flaming shot. And we will put light skirmishers in back. Heavy skirmishers up front. Let's put our general right in the middle. Now, what we're going to do with our cavalry, I really had a good time in that last battle. Not only having fun, but also strategically, using my cavalry as kind of a combined harassment force. So I used them since they're so quick, these horsemen here. Ah, looks like we've got some Roman-style helmets forming. You've got the crests for the first time. We're progressing in history a little bit. I was able to use them, since they're so quick, to kind of ride around and really harass the enemy positions. That's what I'm going to do this time. All right.
Right now, behind those walls, fear is eating at our enemy's souls. Fear!
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
And what you might do, use that fear in this attack. Become fear! Become horror! Become conquerors!
Pretty ominous opening speech there. So, the enemy reinforcements are apparently on the way. Oh, there they are. Okay. And here are my reinforcements. Hey guys. This worked out well. So we've got a massive army here. I've never controlled this many troops in a battle in the Roman Ascension campaign. Hopefully nothing crashes. All right. It doesn't look like the enemy reinforcements, which are way over here. Yeah, they're going to move into... Yeah, they've got a lot of spearmen, so I'm not going to throw my cavalry at them, I don't think. See, there's their cavalry as well. So I am just going to do one big battle for the amusement of you guys. We're going to let them do what it appears they're doing, which is concentrating all their forces in this little fort, this measly little fort. And Let's see what's happening here.
General!
All right.
Jupiter gives us strength!
Let's get our two generals lined up
Riders, advance!
in the middle here.
Riders, forward! Forward!
Okay.
Priori!
Life is about to get fun.
In service to Rome! General!
What I'm doing, as you might notice, is I'm starting to combine
Ordinem!
the location of these armies that I have control of. Starting by doubling up these lines of principes. I'm just going to have them march at normal speed. Here comes my second general, though. This is my faction leader. This is Lucius Libo.
General!
Where is he? There he is, with the fancy spalders front and center. This is going to be quite an interesting battle. This is also Rome's... I'm sorry, this is Genoa's largest army that I'm fighting against. So that's handy. Sorry if I seem like I'm being very slow and deliberate. It's because it's not what it seems like, that's the truth. I am definitely taking my time with this. As you can see, the troops are marching into position. This is always kind of cool to watch, even though there's not much fighting happening yet. You know, back in olden days, and as recently as, you know, the Revolutionary War and before machine guns really made war chaotic and just crazy. Armies, a lot of the time, God, look at this cavalry charge. Look at that sunlight. This is a pretty game. You know, armies would take their time and really march into formation before they started doing anything. And one of the, I mean, if you remember the very beginning of Gladiator, the opening of Gladiator, the first like 5-10 minutes is just watching the army get ready. And for me, that's awe-inspiring. And you get to relive that a little bit every single time you see a Total War campaign. We've got two charging contingents of cavalry here. And then back here. Get that marching feeling. Of course, we'll speed up in just a moment. Get everything ready. Oh, I have forgotten about someone. Right. Okay.
Proud Romans all!
But yeah, there's just something about this that's magnificent to watch. I know that's a little nerdy, but I don't care. I'm not ashamed.
Stand up straight! You are warriors, not sacks of barley!
Plus you get to hear music commentary like that.
I have yet to see it, just a load of old women round here, sir.
All right. Wow, look at that guy in the middle, that mask, carrying the standard there. That's intense. Okay, let's speed things up. Let these troops really get into position. The entire army is chilling here. So it's going to be a hell of a battle. Like you don't even know. Is that really as fast as they go? I feel like I've gotten them to move faster in the past. Interesting. Again, for those of you who might be wondering, why don't you have them charging? Like, what's going on? I see some units running there. They're just running to catch up with their main unit because they're lost behind this marching madness. The reason I do it that way is, as slow as it is to kind of watch these armies march into position, if I get them to run, they'll wear themselves out. And I don't want them to wear themselves out before the battle's even started. So yes, I am taking my time and getting them to march into position. And actually, while they wait, we'll go ahead and cap this episode and resume in just a couple of seconds. I hope you'll join me. Thanks for watching.